Hi, greetings everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, it's Christiana right here, and I have a beautiful sister and a friend here. Yes, today I want to be asking her some questions. Yes, she's a proprietress of a school. Yeah, she teaches in her school also. She takes care of play class. So today I have my, you can see, I have my daughter here. I want to be asking her questions. I want her to be answering us so that we learn from her. In case you have a child that you want to take to a school, some of the questions are what will guide you in taking your children to any school of your choice. So I now introduce to you. Can you tell us your name?
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Mrs. Okechukwu Agu.
Wow, Mrs. Okechukwu Agu, you are welcome.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
Now, the first question on my list is, what did you do for a living?
I'm a teacher by profession, also an instructor. I teach all round and I instruct students on what they do.
So for how long have you been teaching?
For 15 years now.
Okay. Now, what age bracket are you taking care of right now?
Presently, I'm taking care of play class from ages 2 and above.
Wow, that's great. Now, we have so many questions for you, ma'am.
Okay.
How many children do you have in a class?
Presently, I have 10 children in my class, which is okay. And it should not exceed 15 in play class for you to be able to manage them very well.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, how do you get their attentions? You have told us that you have age 2. You know, teaching a child of that age is not easy. Now, how do you get their attention? Teaching them to listen, to read, and to write. How do you get their attention?
Well, children of those age are delicate, so I think the best way of getting their attention is by making your class a fun fair.
Wow.
Because at that stage, all of them, what they know is to play.
Wow.
So if you want to get appropriate attention, you have to make the class a fun fair.
All right.
We use gesture. Also, we use demonstrative method, and we use educational toys. So by the time you play along with them, you're also teaching them. You see that you carry them along. Also, in this class, you cannot do without rhymes.
Okay.
Rhymes is the foundation of their learning.
Okay.
Including your gesture, your play, your actions, and other activities we display in the class.
In fact, I feel like being a teacher right now.
It's very, very interesting, you know.
Now, what educational materials do you use?
We use, we have our chart.
Okay.
We have our educational toys.
Okay.
We have our teaching materials like textbooks.
Okay.
We have the what's it called? Videos also. We use videos, you know. They act according to what they can see.
Okay.
That's why we cannot do without demonstration and gesture.
Okay.
So children are well adapted. By the time you are demonstrating, you are giving them some actions and some videos, some colors. You see that you carry them along.
Wow, that's great. So please, can you show us some of your educational toys?
Yes.
We like to see them. We love to see them.
We have some. This is called alphabetic train. A child climbs on him and we go around. We use it for merry-go-round. As that child is going round, the alphabet on the train, we keep singing. You see that child is very happy and he sings along with the train. We also have our alphabet mini computer keyboard. As you touch it, it pronounces the alphabet on it. The child gets to learn letter A by pressing it, and it will sound A. The next is B, C, D, and so on. So it enhances the speediness of that child. It helps the child to learn alphabet faster and easier. So also this one, we use it for sound. As you can see, we have from letter A to Z. It gives us the sound. When you touch it sounds the letter A and gives you the sound A, and also tells you what A stands for. A is for aeroplane, B is for baby, and it will also give you the sound B. So this is our phonics alphabetic toy. So we have another one, our building blocks. Here we teach our children how to make house, puzzle. You can use it to play puzzle game. You make gun, the light gun very well. You see them telling you, Auntie, I've made Mrs. Okechukwu, here is my gun. I made gun, I made a house. So we use our building block to teach them how to make different shapes, different houses, and different toys on their own. So also use this one to play game. It is called roll. You roll it and it points towards a direction. Whatever you see on this game, for example, you turn it around and point it towards this peacock. It will tell you that this is a peacock. You roll it like this and it points towards a direction and tells you what shape of object or plant that is there. So as it's pointing towards, for example, this is a sheep.
Okay.
It's called sheep.
Wow.
Sheep, and it makes the sound of sheep, bah, like this, and the child will just start laughing. And you see that tomorrow when you call that child and say roll, he will roll it like this, and he will even start pronouncing it bah for you. So it's very good. This is our abacus. We use it for counting. When we are doing numeracy, we use this as an object for counting. It is called the abacus. So we count, we teach them how to count. It goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You see, it's very fun. That's how we go about them. Then we have our ball. We use it for little exercise. We use it for jumping, for hopping. We throw them around just to keep the children happy.
Oh, that is great. In fact, I feel like being a teacher right now.
It's very, very an interesting thing.
Now, what subject do they do at this age?
At this age, they do numeracy.
Okay.
In numeracy, we have subtitles, or we call it sub-subjects.
Okay.
Numeracy, we have counting, we have shapes,
Okay.
we have colors,
Okay.
we have a recitation of numbers.
Okay.
That is an identification. That is more important
Okay.
in numeracy. You have to let the child know how to identify a number.
Okay.
So that is all we do under numeracy. We also have literacy. In literacy, we have phonics, we have storytelling, we have shapes, we have alphabet recitation, and we have identification also.
That is great.
We also do social habits
Okay.
and social studies. Social habits is teaching that child about his environment.
Okay.
Why social study? We teach them general knowledge on social study that's outside your environment. We also do creative art and drawings. So in that creative art, you allow them to exhibit their talent. We also do what is called physical display, in the sense that you allow them to practicalize some other things.
Okay.
You can tell them to plant maybe a corn.
Wow.
Or
At this age.
Yes, you teach them how to plant.
That's great.
How to plant. You take them outside and teach them different kinds of plants. Like presently, I've taught them what is a flower. Anywhere they see a flower now, they can identify it.
Okay.
So we also do filling in the water inside the bottle. You allow them to do something crazy, you know. That is the only way you see them responding to what you are teaching them.
So please, may I ask you, how do you derive joy teaching children at this age?
There is nothing sweeter than seeing those children.
Those little ones.
Wow.
They used to say little ones with great ideas.
I'm telling you, you don't know what they have inside of them until they start displaying.
Okay.
So it gives me joy in particular when you see that child learning from you.
Okay.
And aside from that, there is this passion for teaching.
Okay.
And you see those little ones learning from their tender age,
Okay.
displaying. So there is nothing more joyous seeing that all your effort is not being wasted.
In fact, I love it. Now, may I ask you, you know, there are some schools out there. Some is Nigerian curriculum. Some you see Montessori curriculum. Some you see Nigerian British curriculum. Now, in your school, what curriculum do you go along with?
We are using the British curriculum and the Montessori curriculum.
Okay.
Some schools don't know the difference.
Okay.
Here we allow children learn at their pace.
Okay.
And mostly we allow them using sound to learn.
Okay.
The best education you can give to a child is when you give that child the foundation.
Okay.
Knowing that in accommodation, you have to start with a sound. And when a child learns that the first letter sound in accommodation is a, what else do you need? You have given that child the foundation. So bringing them up in their pace, not rushing them, I think is the best foundation you can give to a child.
I also discovered that sometimes when they bring a new child to your class, the child cries. How do you cope?
Why?
When they are crying, how do you cope? How do you make them to love the school and also to come in and stop crying? Because I discovered that when you are taking a child to school, the child cries. Yeah. But before you know it, they enjoy it and they stop crying.
Yeah. Number one, you are a mother. You have to have patience. A child cries because he's leaving his or her comfort zone.
Okay.
Coming to a place where he doesn't know anybody at all.
Okay.
So you shouldn't expect that child will keep quiet at once.
Okay.
Some children feel reluctant. They feel this scary, this environment. I don't know this environment. But you as a mother, as a teacher, and you have a passion for these little children, you should be able to calm that child, pamper that child for at least, let's say, 1 week.
Okay.
Try to play with the child, associate him with other mates. You just have to be patient and show that child love, that here we are family. You can also be accommodated just like every other child. Yeah. So by doing that, playing with the child, like I said from the beginning, that we turn our class to a fun, fair class. So by playing with them at their age, thinking like them, you fall. Sometimes you fall. When they are falling, you fall, not minding that you are an adult. Yes, wow. You fall, you roll on the ground with them. So when a child see you playing as if you are also a child, you know, you feel accommodated. Oh, this person is my mate too. Wow. Yeah. So great. Before you know it, in a second,
the child becomes part of you, part of your class.
Yes.
Nice meeting you, man.
Thank you very much.
So it's like we are coming to the end of this interview. So you can see, as a parent, when you want to take your child to a school, look out for things like this.
Yes, those
don't
qualities.
just look out for quality. Don't just go and drop your child in anyhow school. Look for qualities. Find out how the school is going with the teachings. Find out the type of curriculum they have in the school. Also find out if all these educational materials, educational toys are present in the school. Because with all she has told us, they help the children to learn. You are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Lastly,
okay.
Every parent needs a comfort zone for his or her child.
All right. Yes.
They want a place where they can have self-confidence that if I take my child here, I know he or she will be well taken care of. Yes, that's the foundation of what you look out for. Then you look out for the quality, just like my interviewer have said. You look out for the environment. Do they really have those gadgets, those things that a child needs to be okay? Because I know that is what every parent wants. And I think in my school, if you ask me, we have the number one quality.
So that's a bonus for you.
My school is a place where you come and
that's a bonus for you. That's a bonus. So in conclusion, what are you going to tell my viewers, the people watching you right now?
Okay, viewers, thank you for watching, because we came here because of you.
Yeah.
So without you, I won't be speaking this morning. And I want to assure you that every child needs education. Every child needs education.
Whether male or female.
Yes, every child needs education, and we catch them young.
Thank you.
Some parents say, no, this guy is too early. In my own time, I didn't go to school. No. Those days and these days are different. Yeah. So I will advise parents, you have a child that is up to a year. Please take that child to school. Don't think they are not learning.
That's good.
They are learning. Even in the play, they are learning. They are not just there to play. That play has educational
values attached to it.
It's not just play. Take that child. By the time that child comes back and he or she is able to sing one rhyme for you, please, your money is not a waste. So I'm advising parents, please, and also look out for your child. Not just take your child to school, but also supervise that child.
Yeah, I think you are making sense. In the area of assignment. There are so many parents who don't even open the books of their children. They don't look at it. They don't look. All you know is that your child is going to school. You don't look at assignment.
You have to check your children.
Our dear parents, create time for our children. So if you are watching up to this moment, thank you very much. Subscribe to my channel. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Thank you. She remains my sweet. My sweet Mrs.
Okay,
Ago. Thank you.